Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 119. Welcome in, welcome in.
Welcome back.
How do you do?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yoshi just dead.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They did him dirty this chapter.
They did him dirty. They brought Bareem back just to do him even dirtier.
Which I thought Bareem was already dead. But at the same time, we didn't actually see him that because he shows up in that cafe.
And so many of them take fatal injuries, so Denji included. That fucking shit-eating grin he had, though.
Who's that?
Bareem.
Bareem, oh,
with
yeah.
this shit-eating grin.
Yeah, and then gets eaten alive. He's like, kill me first.
Clearly he knew it was coming, too, when he said, like, we both drew the short straw. I'm surprised Denji reacted so thoroughly. If I'm being real.
What do you mean by thoroughly?
Or extremely. Went straight into...
See, because this is what I don't understand, right? Kind of, yes, I get it. But at the same time, the Lord of Fear seems to be here.
Yeah.
Or somebody of a high ranking, because Death and the Real Famine are like... Real Famine's like, oh, I'm glad Chainsaw Man didn't kill us too. And Death is like, Lil D's like, yeah, he probably sees how big of a threat this devil is. So I'm sitting here being like, okay, did he turn into Chainsaw Man thing because of Yoshida, or did he turn into Chainsaw Man thing because of the devil that's
I'm guessing because of Yoshida, because he said that whole thing about being bisexual and then exploding. I'm the switch.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah.
I was like...
But I'm assuming he meant like the switch to turn him back into like Black Sawman.
Either that or... Yeah, or the switch to whatever bomb. I assume he was either in on the bomb or he was the bomb that blew up. And then Bareem comes in and is like, yo, flamethrower.
Hey, least favorite person here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Great they got eaten alive, though. At least he didn't die happy. He's like, at least kill me first.
Nah, motherfucker.
Nope.
Suffer.
Get your shit-eating grin out of here.
I was just so sad to see him in the first place. I was like, you again? Yeah. But, you know, whatever. He's dead now. He got eaten by Chainsaw Man, so, well...
No more flamethrowers.
Maybe. Because Denji is throwing up other people that he's eaten, so...
Sure. Keep him down.
Please. But that's it. That's the entire chapter.
Felt like 3 pages.
It was 3 pages. I don't know what you're talking about. The whole thing.
Let me see.
You counting speech bubbles? Because that would be funny.
14 speech bubbles, and some of them only have like one word, like ow and cough.
And 13 pages. So it's one speech bubble per page.
Yep. Average. Yep.
Because there were plenty of pages that just had no speech bubbles.
Yeah. The show, Chainsaw Man classic. Which I prefer, to be honest, rather than... Oh, God, how could I even forget his name? It's been so long.
Fujimura?
No. Togashi.
Oh, yes. Togashi is,
Where I have 10 chapters that probably feel like 50.
Hey, man.
You know what?
You got 10 chapters.
Right? I should be happy.
Again. So,
yeah, this is the first page of the next chapter.
That's not terrible.
No.
I've seen worse Hunter pages.
Yeah. Like that one. The second page.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
There's more speech bubbles in this one page than that whole Chainsaw Man chapter. Oh my god, page 3. It's a lot of information.
Yeah, there's no way you remember all that.
No. Oh, I absolutely, positively do not remember the last thing that happened in the last chapter.
Oh, that means you got 11 chapters to read, bud.
Oh, if we're going by that, it's more like 25. I could skip rereading the Phantom Troop origin story because it's in there. He snuck it in there.
I'm telling you, man, he just wanted to go to the new world, the new continent, Dark Continent, and he's like, you know what? Every loose plot thread that I had in the old world is just gonna get put on this boat and come with us.
To be fair, he's not. It doesn't seem like he's gonna last much longer. Not living, but drawing at least.
Have somebody else draw it.
Yeah,
that's all he's got to do. Have somebody else draw it for him.
I love his art, but he wouldn't be the. I feel bad saying this. He wouldn't be the hardest to replace. I love his art, but.
I mean,
he could just stick to writing.
Even if, like, listen, it's not. I think there's certain, like, I feel like there's some manga out there that you would be hard pressed to find a replacement for. Like, your Dandadan would be probably one of them. Like, say, somebody wanted to come on and continue Vagabond. Good luck. No. You know what I mean?
We're surprised enough they did that for Berserk.
Yeah. Well, we haven't really seen much of anything because Berserk was my next thing. It's like, yeah, you can draw Guts, no problem. Because it's been the same for a while, and I'm sure there's plenty of artists out there that can draw really good, convincing Miura Guts. But then you have to think that you got to make all those monsters, demons, in the same art style as him, and then you need to make more newer demons that fit the same art style and feel as though they belong in that.
I feel like thing. Miura made them still.
Yeah.
You would not be able to replace Horikoshi, My Hero Academia. I will glaze that man up and down the walls. His art is fucking spectacular. There's like a certain like quality to it.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of like anybody, I'm sorry, but anybody could have replaced Gege, and I feel like at some stages it probably would have been better.
At some stages, yes. I feel like there's other parts where it'd be hard to, because he does have like a particular style.
Yeah, but you're just, as an artist, you can be copying that style. Because like
even just like a page like that from Horikoshi.
Yeah, it's good.
There's like a depth to his drawing that I just don't see elsewhere. Well, I mean, of course, this was like going to be a home run. The
I remember seeing that in the anime.
Solo vigilante arc.
Well, not really super solo because All Might was working with him. But
yeah, there's like a
emo phase.
Depth to it.
Yeah, but you're working with the guys, so like we're not talking about like a Miura situation where Miura's passed away and someone's trying to continue the mantle. You know, they'd be working with like I don't know his name, but the guy that worked with the Akira Toriyama on Dragon Ball.
Yes, and the guy that worked with Kishimoto until Kishimoto took back over for Boruto.
Because the guy that was working with Akira was working with him for years before Akira Toriyama died. And now he has taken over. And I think actually Akira Toriyama left it to him before he passed. Or was like already starting that transition or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be wrong about that.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, so, and to get back to the original point, I don't think Hunter x Hunter's art style is so highly... it's not unattainable for somebody else to be able to mimic for Togashi.
I'd even want them to do their own thing. Togashi's art's so smothered in by all these speech bubbles.
And I feel like it'd be even more because now Togashi's just writing, so he's just going to try and fit even more into each chapter, you know?
Yeah. Well, even this arc, it doesn't lend to, like, fighting without the telling. It doesn't lend to Shoto tell. It's tell and tell. And tell some more.
Sadness.
Even one of my favorite pages from, like, the recent chunk that I read, because I only picked it up after Chimera Ant arc. I literally took the last episode of the anime and read from there on. But even, like, my favorite page is unfinished. Like, the background's just ugly.
Yeah, I just fucking hate him.
I like him.
I
He's
don't-
grown on me.
I don't like Kurapika. Maybe I would like him if I read more the manga on this arc, but everything I've seen of him in the anime, I just don't like him.
It does help that he's surrounded by losers. I will say. That does really elevate him. It's like the Zodiacs. Leorio's there, but he gets, like, no screen time right now because he's, like, in the chef area. Like, he kind of,
Which
like,
is kind of bullshit
weaseled
that the
his way in.
Zodiacs are losers.
Well, it's okay. They're brought up now because Leorio and Kurapika are both Zodiacs now.
I thought the Zodiacs were supposed to be some of, like, the most powerful men users in the
They
world.
sure were supposed to be.
Leorio does not fit that bill, and Kurapika, by definition, cannot fit that bill because he's absolutely useless in a fight if he's not fighting a spider.
Yeah, I also like how Togashi, like, writ in a new power for one of Kurapika's chains, but it's non-combat.
Yeah.
Like, you took the loophole, kind of, that, or you just didn't explain it and left one of the chains open this long. But one or the other, and you had that opening, and you chose to make it a lie detector. Which is good for this arc, don't get me wrong, because again, it's not exactly a lot of fighting with their fists right now.
So who died to get those two spots? Or who left the Zodiacs?
I don't remember.
Not that I would know
Jing
any
and
of them.
Pariston? I would think, because they're both, like, stowaways on the ship somewhere, presumably.
Well, didn't
Like-
Pariston become president or chairman?
I think he got ousted.
Bro, you're the one that reads the manga, not
I
me.
don't.
I've seen the
I
anime.
know.
I know the anime ends
I
with-
haven't. We've seen Jing and Pariston, like, well, no, a few times in the chunk that I read, because there's a whole thing where, like, Jing forced his way into the group. Because Pariston is in Beyond Netero's group to go to the New World. And Jing was like, yo, I want in. I don't want any of the money or whatever. My only condition is you put me above Pariston in name alone. I don't need any of his duties. I don't need any of that. Just make me above him. And that was like 2 chapters, though. Like, I swear to God, it was the longest dialogue in the world going back and forth with Jing over this. Oh, it was brutal. Like, 5 different people being like, no, you have secret motives. So I think both of them aren't in the Zodiacs anymore.
Falcon.
Yeah. And Jing alluded that Pariston has an army of Chimera ants stashed away. And that was the last we heard from them. They're presumably on the boat with the rest of Beyond Netero's group.
Along with every other plot thread in the series
Yes, besides Gon and Kahlua.
that you know of.
Yes. Kurapika did have like a recruiting phase where he went around recruiting characters from around the series that he interacted with. Yeah, this is what I mean by loser squad. It's Melody, like his only other friend.
I only say that because I swear I saw somebody talking about how Gon made an appearance. So maybe in the 10 chapters, Gon showed up somewhere.
Maybe. That's a lot of 10 chapters. I don't know why. Maybe they just flashed to Whale Island for a moment.
It'd be like the biggest bullshit moment for me for Hunter x Hunter. And because the way Gon's story ends with where the anime ends, he's done. He's out of your main. You wrote your main character out of your own story.
He's fine. You don't need to make some bullshit
gets
for him to get his
Nen
Nen
back,
back.
If he gets
Well,
Nen back,
Crollo did.
no. Well, what Crollo did to lose it was not as severe as what Gon did to lose it.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. And they did have a good way to
Crollo's-
write it out, too.
Yeah, Crollo's just got sealed inside of him by Kurapika's.
Yeah. They went
Chain
through a
thing.
whole arc with, like, Hisoka looking for someone to cleanse it.
Yeah,
and-
you just needed
yeah.
an exorcist to get rid of the the chain type thing, but Gon, like,
he fucked.
It
took a literal wish Duce Machina to keep him alive.
Yeah, he had to write an entire character to do that.
Yes, and he did good, but that doesn't change the fact that you did that. And it felt like you were doing that the entire time.
Yeah.
So no, I don't want Gon back. I'd love to see what Kaluuya's doing. He just went back to his family, but I'd still like to at least see it.
Nanika.
Yeah.
Roaming the world or something.
Dropping his dick on his family, being like, I'm not taking your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I like the boat arc. When it's not about the Phantom Troop, surprisingly. I don't know how he made it boring. He found a way. If it's the new characters in Kurapika's story, I'm like edge of my seat, even though it's all talking. It's almost exclusively talking. I'm like, yes, this is interesting. You got interesting ideas. Bottom of the boat with the spiders. What is this? 5 pages of Nobunaga wondering which wall to cut through? It's awful.
Terrible.
Though I got to see Hisoka without his makeup again. So that was kind of worth it. Almost. And the spider origin story was good. I'll give it that. It was forced, but it was good.
Whatever works, right?
Yeah, it was kind of long overdue, I feel like. Though some of it's just like, I don't need an origin story for them. They could have been mysterious.
Yeah, you could have kept it mysterious.
Instead of sympathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because it's absolutely like that kind of backstory. They had already hinted at that, saying they like come from like a poor trash land.
Yeah, well, they said some stuff like that during the Chimera arc, right?
Yeah, that and like during York knew that they came from somewhere where it's just like the discarded trash.
But like, I just never give a fuck about where they came from. I cared more about what they were gonna do next.
Yeah, and in the present, like
Koro seemed so cool to me. You know what I mean?
And he is. I love him. I love that man.
But I just find it sad that I just at this point know that Hisoka's gonna kill him, and I'm just like, I don't think Hisoka should be able to get that.
I think it should be Kurapika in an actual fight, though.
I would fucking rage.
That's how it should be, though. I mean, it's the person that orchestrated the killing of the clan. If we're talking like narrative beats, Kurapika has way more stake than Hisoka, who's just really horny to fight him.
Yeah, but Hisoka has a way better shot of beating him.
Yes.
I think this is 0% chance. There's Nobunaga, Feiten, and Chrollo. I think Kurapika has a 0% chance of winning.
I don't know. I mean, already beat Chrollo once in a way.
No,
it was with this. Well, I more mean the same thing, though. If all it takes is getting them in the chain. Though you did pick some of the best ones to make it hard, because Nobunaga's got the sword play reaction, Phaeton's just base fast, and Chrollo knows. He knows
at this point,
how bad it'll be to get caught in that. They all know now because of Pakunoda.
Yeah.
But Chrollo especially knows because he experienced it.
Yeah, and it's Chrollo. You don't tell me that he fights the 2 Zoldyck fathers. And granted, that fight was staged, but they still put on that huge performance and shit.
Yeah.
And then also just
even Zeno was like, "Oh, this guy's tricky."
And fucking just like he owned Hisoka in that fight.
He did.
But he also came.
And Hisoka was like a monster in that fight too. He was going on all cylinders.
Granted, Chrollo came to that fight with a tailor-made plan specifically to defeat Hisoka.
Venue and everything. It literally was down to everything. The fact there was a crowd played a huge part in Chrollo winning. an enormous part.
So, I just don't think that in a straight up fight, Kurapika wins.
I don't think so either, but I think it could be written to happen.
Well,
for sure.
Yeah, anyone can write that someone beat somebody else. You know who else could have fucking done that? Kishimoto.
Yeah.
And just had Naruto and Sasuke beat Madara.
Doom Melody stabs Crollo in the back mid-fight.
It could
I heard his
bro.
heart.
It could happen, bro.
I also find it funny that Crollo also lost to Kurapika because Kurapika had a very tailor-made plan specifically for the venue with multiple people in on it.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to be like, damn, Crollo's too strong. What do we do? We got to write a new fucking character to take him out. That's stronger than him. And then we're going to deal with that person.
He becomes beyond Netero.
Oh, and that person is a fucking alien. Because for some reason...
I'm waiting for it.
People seem to think that's a good idea in a show that has nothing to do with aliens.
This is why I don't even want to go to the Dark Continent. Because they described like those supernatural beings that are like superpowers, calamities that all came from the Dark Continent. I'm just like, everything they run into is going to need like a 5-page explanation on why it's dangerous.
Yeah.
They're going to run into vines, and they're going to be like supernatural vines. Like...
But then you also run into an issue that a lot of series have too, that's the power scale. It needs to keep going up. And you demonstrated that Meruem was basically the peak of power.
And most of the characters, none of the characters could beat him.
And now,
so if you introduce something more...
You know what I mean? Because now you're saying that Beyond Netero is stronger than Netero, and Netero lost to Meruem. But... Are you saying that maybe Beyond Netero wins against Meruem? Probably not. I don't know anything about Beyond Netero.
Well, one of those calamities is powerful enough to grant wishes, because Nanika came from the Dark Continent. It's implied to be one of the calamities, because it showed a brief shot of each of them when they were being described in that content. There's so much talking about the Dark Continent, but one of them looks a lot like the blank face Nanika has.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. So how do you deal with those things? Did you just bring a bunch of roses with you? What are those things called? Black Rose, the bomb they used on Netero?
Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't work either. Well, it kind of did, but kind of didn't.
Well, that's what killed Meruem. The poison that, the nuclear fallout of it killed Meruem.
The desire of codependence, gas life forms I. And that's what Nanika says. She goes, I. So it's believed, at least, to be that. But, like, right there, they already... So I'm like, everything there is going to be dangerous and need an explanation. A snake that infects people with homicidal disaster. A sphere that protects mysterious ancient ruins. A beast that keeps people as pets. I mean, they're all like supernatural, not human fighters too. So I'd be interested to see what he has to do, but I just know it's going to be really annoying and long.
Yeah.
This arc is already really annoying and long. The fact Togashi had the balls to be like, "Ah, yes, a new continent and an arc I might not finish. Let's put in 18 new characters that we all need to track. Let's give 13 of them Nen beasts with specific powers."
You know what the main problem is? Started 10 years ago, and you're not even there yet. You're still on the boat that's traveling to the Dark Continent.
That's fine, because, again, this story arc is interesting with the princes and the succession and stuff.
Yeah, but then it has all this other bullshit with it.
It does. Like the spiders. And the bottom 2 or 3 floors of the boat.
The whole time you were just focused on the princes and their fucking beast thingies.
That would be amazing. Because that's the most interesting part, because they don't tell us what the beasts do outright. I mean, a couple of them have gotten explanations now.
To me, it still makes no sense on why the Phantom Troop is on this boat.
Yeah, I don't... I guess they were like new continent treasures. Ooh.
But it's the dark.
Oh, actually, no. I know exactly why. And again, it is Togashi's hand being like, because I know exactly what you're going to follow up with. Are you ready for the reason? They're there because they heard Hisoka's there.
Why is Hisoka there?
That is exactly what I expected to hear. I don't know. I think he's there
because
to get the spiders there. As a place to pick them off one by one. They're there because Togashi's there.
Yeah, exactly. They're there because everybody else is fucking there.
What it was, because Chrollo was all broody in like front of like the boarding the boat, and he specifically says it was to hunt down Hisoka for killing the spiders, for killing Shalnark and Kortopi.
Yeah.
All the more proof that they're the ones that probably gave up their powers to Chrollo in that fight, because that was part of the theories that two of the powers he used like seemed like Kortopi's and Shalnark's.
Oh, one of them was 100%
absolutely
the
Shalnark one, yeah,
the needle one.
Yeah.
But that's another thing too. We don't know if they give them up or if he can just borrow.
Unless he evolved it, because he evolved it with the bookmark thing in that fight too. Because he did take it from the mafia girl. She couldn't have visions anymore. Yorkne was so good. I don't know why the spiders are here, man. They're just like bumming around looking for Hisoka.
I know. Said it.
I know.
Togashi's here, and he knew that he was going to be on this boat for a while, and
I wish
decided
he just waited. They should stow away like Jing and Pariston and just wait till the boat lands, and we just do the Prince storyline.
Well, he did it because he's like, if I want to do something with, these characters, I need them to be here, and so I don't have to jump my story back over here to cover something and then jump back, That
would have been so much better.
It probably would have, but whatever.
Unless, like, oh god, imagine Kurapika ends up having to team up with Chrollo because the Dark Continent's that fucking dangerous. Because let's be real, again, this whole boat could have tried taking on Meruem and probably have lost.
I don't know, because Jing and Beyond Netero are on it.
True.
And I feel like them together, and maybe, because you just put Chrollo, well, I don't know, because here's the biggest problem with Meruem, is because his entire skill set is speed and power. Because he didn't live long enough to figure out what his Nen ability was.
Which could have been anything. The way the Nen system works, you pretty much develop your own power already. Meruem probably could have just done whatever he wanted.
If someone explained Nen to him, then it would be
over.
Over. But what the fuck is Chrollo gonna do if he just gets blitzed by Meruem?
Well, the thing with Chrollo is he's the utility knife. Togashi could write anything in those fucking pages.
True.
And he could have gone it 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago.
But I just don't think that Chrollo dodges Meruem.
No, probably not.
And if Meruem took Netero's leg with a single hit, he's taking fucking Chrollo's
well, if he has that
head
cape
off.
thing, that cape thing like traps people in balls. We did actually see what the cape does.
Yeah. But whatever. And
but yeah,
if Beyond Netero is stronger than Netero, then he obviously has a fighting chance against Meruem. And if you add Jing to the mix,
Pariston definitely has an Nen ability. We just haven't seen it.
And he comes off as dangerous.
Yeah.
Or not to be.
Saradnik himself is dangerous. And he's not even all that trained in Nen, but he's the only one of the princes that picked it up really, really fast.
And he can also, see the future.
Yeah, and change it. So he probably have like that kind of like dumb luck getting through the fight.
Yeah, so I think you take off like 5, maybe 6 people off the boat, and the other like 20,000 people, because I've seen the boat. It's fucking ginormous.
It is. There's a lot of civilians too. But a lot of them are getting Nen powers now. So
yeah, fucking idiots though. Oh, I'm just a normal dude. I'm gonna go to this dark continent that everyone talks about. That's like super hyper dangerous.
That's why like there's a whole like plan with the boat too, where they're gonna stop at an island, tell most of the people there this is the dark continent, and it's not, and they're gonna drop them off there and go to the actual dark continent. That's part of the explanation. They're like, we're gonna get all of these people off this fucking boat.
That's hilarious. But yeah, no, Meruem takes that whole fucking thing easy.
Especially if we go off of what we've seen for feats. All we have is really Saradnik. Because we barely seen what Jing can do. We haven't seen what Pariston can do.
I only say that
Netero.
because everyone that talks about Jing says he's like one of the strongest dudes.
And both Jing and Beyond Netero came back from the Dark Continent.
Yeah, so that's why I say those two specifically, they got it. You put those two together, because the problem is Netero wasn't very close to beating Meruem. It was not a very close fight. No, he wasn't. Meruem could have kept going, you know what I mean? For quite a while. And Netero was, no matter how much I love Netero, he was...
No,
he was pretty outclassed.
Yeah.
In that fight. So I don't know if it would have been more interesting to see when he was younger. More in like a prime ability. But then that's just Beyond Netero.
Yeah.
But I think if you have that and someone of equal caliber, then just the whole fact of 2v1, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Jing and Netero, Beyond Netero, take that fight. In my opinion. If Meruem has no Nen ability. Who knows? He might have just been fucking an enhancer. You know?
That or the Zodiacs just take him right out.
No, I've seen nothing from any Zodiac other...
Tiger guy.
Yeah, no, they're all... I could not have been more disappointed in the reveal of the Zodiacs.
It's so sad.
I'm cool with them being those animal things, because it's
Why couldn't they look cool? That's all I want. How do they look at themselves in the mirror and say, yes, this is my fit?
I don't give a fuck how they look. Why couldn't they be cool?
Well, that's part of how they look. They got no aura.
Yeah, none of them.
I mean, the cow guy, look at his fit. It's terrible.
Pariston was the only one with aura.
He was. He literally was.
You could just tell, okay, this guy's dangerous.
To be honest, I don't know if it's pretty much the only one I remember.
I don't know if it's politically dangerous, if he's like a scheming kind of dangerous, or if it's like he's a strong kind of dangerous. But it's the ambiguity that's just like, yeah, this guy's a problem.
The way they portrayed him too, I think Togashi literally said he's like a man that lives just to be a problem. Like he just loves being a problem and hates Jing. That's like his whole personality.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Zodiacs right now.
Oh yeah, no, they're all terrible.
Yeah, they sure are. Yeah, just Pariston and Jing. Oh yeah, the person that could probably kill Meruem on the boat. Her Nen Beast, is when she dies, it resurrects her and kills the person that killed her. She did it to somebody, and then she like walked into a room, being like, "God!" She had a gun. She's like, "You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it." And like one of the other princes killed her. Like, "You're right. They won't do it. They're not stupid."
That's pretty cool power,
right? It's independent of her because the beasts aren't made by them. They sustain off their Nen, but they're a separate entity.
All right. 2 questions. Question 1. Are the beasts going to stay with them for their whole lives? Or is there something tricky going on with whatever these beasts are?
That I don't know. Because it's clearly a ritual, and they're killing each other.
The beasts.
The princes as well.
People.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, do you think that, because I have no evidence to back this theory up, but do you think that it's some bullshit like the more Nen you have, you can cancel out Hacks abilities?
Probably, but I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much.
Especially
in a Hacks system, because Nen is all about Hacks.
Yeah, so probably not. Let's hope not.
I hope not. Because that's like most of the fun of the arc too, is trying to piece it together, like what each one does.
Because that's in Bleach with spiritual pressure, but it literally only happens once.
Pretty sure that's the Emperor's. Yeah, most of them are really fucking ugly.
That thing's really fucking ugly.
Well, the Saradnik's is really fucking ugly.
But Sragnet's really cool, so
he is.
Trades off.
He's also crazy as shit. But yeah, that's Sradnik's the top one.
Yep, I've seen that before.
Freaky ass. This guy's one is just like a
sundial.
Yeah.
Kinda.
But some of them are weird. Some of them are like leadership based. Like I think Hulkenberg's empowers him for the people's belief in him. This guy, like his thing spits out coins occasionally. He gives it to people, and I think that like empowers it or creates followers out of it.
Can only they see their own beasts, or can other people see their beast?
I'm not even sure if they can see their own, to be honest. I think they just like hang around and they, because most of these people can't see Nen too,
right?
In general. So I think only like trained people, like Nen awakened people, can even see the Nen beasts.
And if they using that was it Gil or whatever, the eye Nen shit.
So that's why when Kurapika leaked the existence of Nen on the boat too, like half the princes scrambled to figure it out. Because most of them had an association bodyguard too. So they had someone there to be like, hey, what's the fuck this things they're talking about on the phone right now? For Sradnik to just put on the pressure immediately, the bodyguards were just like, we don't dare lie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking good shot. Because Sradnik's Nen power, his actual Nen power, not his beast, manifested as a beast as well.
What is his Nen power?
I'm still not sure. Because one of them is the seeing the future / like changing it. Or it's split, but we're not 100% sure. And one of them cursed the person that was teaching him Nen too, for lying to him. She started getting like growing scales and stuff. That's why all the association bodyguards here just have to act kind of normal while they can see this giant monster that the prince themselves are unaware of. There's Hulkenberg's. It's just like a gremlin thing on him.
Yeah, it's actually like on him and touching him. You think he feels it?
I would think so, but I guess not, because he does look super unaware of it.
So these people just walk around thinking that they have some supernatural powers.
Yep.
Especially Sradnik, because he can see his power happening in real time.
Oh, hey. There's the girl that resurrects herself at the cost of the other person. There's like two interesting ones. There's like a kid has like a monster in his room. It just keeps growing and growing on its own, and no one can figure out what caused it.
Caused the monster or caused it to grow?
Yeah, it causes it to keep growing. I think it's this thing popping through the wall.
Evil teddy bear.
And another interesting one was these twins, like two princes. They're all called princes, but they were both like girls who were like friends, and they're trying to get off the boat. One of them dies, but the other girl's Nen beast turns into a copy of her sister that died.
Semi-Hakari died. Cool.
Right? Hey!
Have you watched any of it yet?
No. Because Netflix.
Do you not have Netflix?
No. Not at the moment.
Oh.
I need to get it again.
It's fucking $18 a month now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, $17.99, I'm pretty sure. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Have you watched anything else?
No, I haven't actually. I finished the Jabber fight and got Yakuda, and I haven't watched more than that.
It's kind of asshole that supporter guy lived.
Yes. It definitely is, especially when they pulled your heartstrings with it.
And then the whole half of the next episode leads you to believe that he's dead, and like you go through the whole thing like visiting stops about him just to like end your little tour with Engine in the hospital room with the dude sitting there.
Here he is.
And I was like, this is bullshit. He should have died. It would have had more weight and more motivation for Rudo, you know, like a stepping stone to grow through or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's fine, I guess.
It's whatever.
I've actually fallen behind on a lot of my anime. I'm 2 episodes behind on Lord of Mysteries. 1 or 2 episodes behind on Gachiakuda.
I'm behind too.
Behind on One Piece. Behind on a lot of the other stuff that out, because I was watching so much stuff that it was inevitable I'd fall behind on that. So there's some episodes, some series that I'm like 4 or 5 episodes behind on. So I'll have a lot of anime the next time I decide that it's a night to binge. So it's fine though. You know, backlogs are good sometimes.
They are.
For
Good to have stuff to watch.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes I get in those moods where it's like I just want to spend a day, like a whole day, watching something, and there have been times that I've gotten that itch and then go to look for something and can't find anything to watch, and then just go do something else instead. So, which can be unfortunate.
I didn't even find the spirit beast I was looking for.
Can't just like target search all spirit beasts.
I thought I did.
Apparently not. Do you know the person?
Oh, I think I found it.
I was gonna say, do you know the person they belong to? You search their spirit
I didn't,
beast.
because it even confronted them rooms away from like the actual person that owned it. This is definitely the one. It was one of the first ones they encounter. It's a beast that pops up and keeps asking you, "Are you free? Are you free? Are you free?"
No.
If you say no, a little copy of it appears over your shoulder to keep asking you,
What if you
"Are
say
you free?"
yes?
Then it takes control of your body, but not your mind.
Brutal.
And so that's why I like it. There's like such random abilities.
That's annoying as fuck, though.
Isn't
So it's
it?
just gonna stay there forever? Is there any way to get rid of the fucking thing?
Don't know yet, at least.
I assume he's only put it on like one person.
Yeah, it was one of the early ones they got confronted with, but it's not like they solved it. I think only like one of the princes have died, and it's that twin. And they died because they were trying to leave.
There is no escape.
There is no escape.
Not for the reader or its characters.
They're all just so weird. One of them's like, if you listen to this girl who gives advice, it makes yourself happy. Like, it turns your aura into happiness. But it has, like, a secret rule that'll make it turn on you. Super weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
The one for the guy with the coins is just so goddamn long.
So we're talking about short chapters earlier, and Dandadan was pretty short this week.
It was.
But I think that the chapter should have ended in the middle. I think having it be a cliffhanger where Momo disappeared would have been devastating.
It would have. I wouldn't have believed it for a second.
Neither would I, but I feel like it would have... You know what I mean? It would have been...
Ready? She's not going to have her memories.
I hope
They're going to reset it. I'm calling it now.
I really hope they don't he doesn't go down that route, man.
It's going to happen. They're too close to being perfect.
Fucking say that.
I've been waiting for it. I've known it's going to happen. I felt it in my bones. The moment there was a confession, I'm like, nope.
There's already too many... There's already stuff putting off this situation, so I really hope not.
It's coming. I already know it for certain. You ain't fooling me.
Please no. Please. Don't do that to me. I think there might have actually been less speech bubbles in Dandadan than Chainsaw Man. But, you got that beautiful art. Still sets up this.
This is still a good chapter.
Well, yeah, it was a banging chapter. But then it also leaves you worried about the future.
Yeah, it also mentioned, like, your two friends were first. Where is it? Oh, you need not be worried. Matters have already concluded for your two friends. Next, it is your turn.
It's 28 speech bubbles. But there are a lot of full pages that just, like, the whole last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages have no speech bubbles on them at all.
And banging. This temple looks gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, come on. It's fucking... He just never misses with his art,
Yes.
He's just too good. Suspiciously good. What devil did you make a contract with, bud?
Speaking of too good, Kagurabachi.
Bro.
First of all, Yura reminds me of Crollo. Except Crollo was even happier than Yura is.
Dude, alright, so I'm going to open the chapter because this is just stuff that...
I love... Maybe I just like Yura's aura that much. I love how they described him. They're like, this guy isn't so much a master swordsman. It's more his athleticism is totally unreal.
For real, right? He's just kind of chilling. I love some of these shots, too. Like, where is it? This one here?
Yep.
From the above. And then the next page, the double page, when they're all...
Yeah, I had to turn it sideways. Oh, it's so good.
Are all, like, intertwined and shit.
The fucking Hokuto using his severed arm to help hold back Uraha's arm. As he's going in for that white purity slash.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. Yura's face in it looks so good, too. I just love Yura. John Hishaku.
Yes, John. Yes. Yeah, the whole... I mean, the second half was whatever.
Yeah.
It was
just send up some more fighters. Do you think Azami or the little guy are going to be traitors?
Someone's got to be, because I'm worried.
I'm feeling it, man.
I'm feeling it. Hakuri is standing right in front of the Shinuichi at the end of this chapter.
Did we see Azami actually finish off any Hishaku? We saw him fight in them, but did we see him finish any of them off? And little guy didn't even talk much.
No. So I was worried when they first... Well, they have to be the real ones because they led them to the Shinuichi. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or they're not traitors. And the Hishaku did do something to the sword. And when Hakari tries to send it away, whatever they did to it
goes off.
Activates. Because it makes sense. I'm glad that they're addressing this, because I said this the same thing when it happened at the auction. I was like, why would they choose this of all swords to auction off? Why would they get rid of this one? It makes no sense.
Clearly not for profit.
Yeah, why wouldn't you get rid of one of the other ones that you know what I mean? Just because, like, the Shinuichi is it's your nuclear weapon. It's like your fucking antimatter bomb to your nukes.
And Yuri himself is even like, that's what we want more than anything.
Yeah, so why would they have tried to sell it? But then they bring it, because we said this too. They had to have had a secret plot involved in that, or some kind of trap plan set, and they
gotta be involved with the Swordmaster.
And that's what they're saying in here. So it's like there's something that's gonna turn the tides here.
Something's fishy. They're even trying to set it up like the Kamunabi's winning. They're like, we're encircling them. They're just solo sorcerers.
Well, that I was just going to bring it up. They make a good point, too. It's like, yeah, no matter how strong these guys are, the Kabanami just has them way too outnumbered that they would lose. And the Hishaku know that. And
they came anyways.
And John Hishaku, Yura was just like, hey, man, we're just here to sow chaos.
Maybe they knew this is their only shot without Samura breathing down their neck.
So whatever they got going on, their master plan is being put into work right now. And Samura's on... Well, we don't know the timelines, right? For all we know, fucking...
It's a Lelouch thing. The victory's won by all the decisions that lead up to it.
Yeah, for all we know, at this very moment, when this four-way fight could be happening at the same time, that Chihiro's fighting that other dude.
Yeah, Samura.
No, before Samura.
Oh, yeah.
The elevator fights.
Hirohiko.
Yeah, that could be happening right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Samura is so fast with Crow that if he actually left when they did, they would be here by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the timelines have to have...
They probably initiated the attack at the same time.
Yeah. As soon as they saw that... Probably initiated the attack the second that...
Owl was gone.
Owl was gone, yeah. And they're like, oh shit, okay, we're going. So, that's where I'm at.
Sound.
Bob loving this four-way fight.
Me too. Like, it's good to see you're actually putting in some work.
I love the exchange that, and they come down. I need to remember this dude's name.
Hokuto?
Yes, Hokuto was like, hey, did I not get the memo here? Were we not used sorcery? Why was I the only one that just used sorcery? And they're like, oh shit, yeah, my bad. And then he fucking gets dissed by this guy.
Oh, Hokuto's the one that dissed. I forgot that guy's name. The lightning guy's name.
Yeah, the lightning guy. So Hokuto dissed the lightning guy. But then was like, he's like, yo, what did you just say? And he's like, yeah, but your swordsmanship was magnificent. He's like, I will let that grievance go because you complimented me.
Natsuki.
Okay.
I didn't even see it. I just remembered as I saw his face.
It's an easy to say. I'll get it.
I'm going to let that electrical leak comment slide. I just love how disinterested Yura looks. He's just like, oh.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, damn.
Come on, man.
And
I just want to go in and out. Quick adventure, 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to sow chaos. Chaos. And these guys got me in a prolonged fight.
I'm not built for this.
Or maybe he is, and he's just irritated that he's like, damn, I have to hold back.
Yeah, we definitely still haven't seen his sorcery. Unless, again, he did some sort of thing in the lobby when he flipped the coin. Which he definitely did, because he had, like, the black eyes when he did that.
Once again, Mr. Shiba, nowhere to be found.
You know, I know. The GOAT. The king.
We know there's telephones.
The veteran.
Mr. Shiba had a phone call given to him.
Well, do they have service down there? They're underground. They also have their own, like, computer networks, I guess.
There's no way they don't have service under there. Somebody just called. They called him at the auction. He teleported like 3 cities over.
That could be the surface level.
Teleported the dude into the sky. And then brought him back to the auction house.
It's his day off. He doesn't work on his days off.
He better be with the other fucking swordsmasters. Or enchanted blade bearers or whatever. Yeah. What are they called? Oh my god.
I think they are just like enchanted blade bearers or sword bearers, and the sword master is that one specific one.
That's why I was trying to avoid the sword master title. But it's like he better be with them, because at this point his glaze is so high that...
And the way they keep adding more Hishaku members, there could be a couple more going, like, if they decided to. If the writer did, he could just write in a couple more that went to go try to take them out.
True, but at the same time, even if they keep adding Hishaku members, there are so many more Kabanami members, because every time we turn around, there's a new one.
Yeah,
of
there's
them,
more
too.
of them too. Yeah, true.
So it's like,
And I am digging them. They started to really whip out some good ones with Kiri and Natsuki. Because Kiri was a beast too. We didn't talk much about her, but
no, she was fucking slicing and dicing.
making that shit like flip around in the air.
Yeah, no, she was coming in hot.
She really brought those Kamunabi stocks back up.
There's still though, like we've barely seen any, like all those dudes that were in the trial of Chihiro.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any of them do anything.
No, we
except
saw
for,
one of them
like,
die.
Yeah.
Yep. We just saw one of them in that hallway, though. The one with the collar way too high.
Wasn't the short kid, one of them too?
Oh my god. Yes, he was. He's like a short old man. Oh.
Yes. Remember back when we were like trying to figure out which of those people were the traitors when it just turned out to be just regular Joes?
Yeah, I still think one of them could be, though.
Probably.
Oh, excuse me. There he is. Collar way too high up guy.
Yes.
He was one of them.
But yeah, Kagurabachi continues to slap.
Yes.
Spy Family continues to be unread by me.
Oh, such a good chapter, too. It was so good. It's ended so good, that is.
It's still the same chapter that I didn't read from last time. And
a point chapter, which is like the length of a normal chapter.
yeah.
Seriously, it was a chonky. I expected like a 6-page quickie. It was like 12 Spy Family pages, and ended on a cliffhanger.
The point chapter did? So
The point chapter did.
Which means we're probably going to get another point chapter.
Yes. About
After that.
this bullshit. Yeah.
Of whatever bullshit was in the chapter.
Yeah, in the point chapter. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It just wasn't the end of the chapter before it could.
Well, I guess I'll find out eventually.
Yeah, there'll probably be another one by the time you catch up.
Yeah, probably. Because
Brutal.
I probably won't read it until, like, I start reading next week's chapters.
So thankfully 11 days.
Oh, so we won't have one next week then.
So that's the perfect time. I saw there's a new manga because of the banner. And I thought it was going to be music-based because she's got like a little speaker and it's called Someone Hurts.
Yeah, that just screams music, huh? Yeah, it's hurts as in music hurts too.
Yeah, it's radio, but it's like talk radio.
An unfunny guy and a hilarious high school girl wage a war of comedy to get their jokes read on a late night radio show.
That's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
I'm just not sure if I want to read a comedy series. I'm not sure if it'll translate when they translate it.
I need to read more Katagami.
Same. I need to read beyond the first chapter.
Yes, you do. It's really good. I enjoy it. I'm on chapter 5.
Nice. It'd be another thing to talk about. I need to read Astro Baby. But we got one more thing to talk about.
Lay it on me, baby.
Infinity Castle.
Oh, yes. We went to go see the Demon Slayer movie.
Yes. And we barely even talked about what we thought, too.
Yeah, no, we mentioned, like, I mean, honestly, we talked for as long as it took us to get from the theater to my car. And then, like, when we got in the car,
And I spent most of that time saying how much I ship Tanjiro and Inosuke now. All it took was one bedroom flashback of stare at my back, bro.
Really hard, and then I will feel where
I'll feel you stare, bro. Haven't you ever felt someone staring at you, bro? But it was good.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh. What up, yo?
This can't be real. There's no way. How many chapters of Kaiju number 8 are there? 100 and something?
Do. 129. What?
New trailer, Kaiju number 8 season 2 cataclysmic arc. And it's showing, look at that. Look at the top other thing.
Let me see. That's wild.
It's at the end. It's the last arc already. I haven't been watching Kaiju number 8 season 2 right now, so I don't know.
I haven't either. But I mean, I guess it really wasn't that far from where season 1 left off to...
Well, let's see. I'm going to Google it right now because now I'm like, what is going on? So, how many chapters of Kaiju number 8 have been animated? The first adaptation covered the first 39 chapters.
Well, pretty low.
For 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say for season 2 or whatever. But that's wild. If maybe they're showing this for like what season 3 will be.
Well,
there's a trailer right here.
Well, it says season 2 Cataclysms arc. Well, are you ready for some wild context? I just went to chapter 80, and they're all fighting their specialized opponents in the final arc.
Jeez, is that fucking...
Yeah.
Final arc is that long?
Yeah. See what's going on at chapter 60. Oh, okay. Chapter 60 is when Reno shows off he has ice powers.
Nice.
In that little mission with the Pompadour guy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Between Kafka getting captured by the Defense Force and the final arc, I can barely remember what happened. He trains under Narumi, but I don't think they really did.
Yeah, I don't think
anything.
I feel like you could probably cover that in like 2 episodes max. But anyway, I kind of got off topic, but yeah. So, as me who read the manga, we'll hear from you first. What did you think of Infinity Castle?
I thought it was good. The content was all good. Besides how much I had to look at Zenitsu's fucking face.
Agreed.
Besides that, the content was all good. My only thing is, besides the Infinity Castle itself and all the panning shots of the Infinity Castle, it seemed like normal Demon Slayer quality to me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Right, I don't think I'm that far off. The Infinity Castle itself definitely warranted a bigger budget because they really went all in on bringing that to life.
Like the castle itself and all the moving parts, that was wild.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there looking at the fight of Because Shinobu versus Doma, really, there's not much that happens. She just moves. She does like 3 moves against them.
And they made it look good.
It still looked good, but I feel like that same level of good could have been in an episode of anime.
Yeah.
And then the same thing, I was looking at, like, there were some things, like, some of the pan-in shots and the way the camera was twirling around them, like, when Tomioka and Akazu were really going out,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is pretty cool. But for the most part, overall, I was like, this isn't too big of a step up.
Yeah.
Because
there's parts in the Entertainment District arc that looked more movie quality. Not to say it looked bad either. It looked perfectly in line with how good Demon Slayer looks, which is really good.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, Demon Slayer, has, I feel like it's been consistent pretty throughout the whole series, so.
But it was really good. That's like such a nitpick.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good nitpick when I have to think about how there's 2 more movies to go.
Yes. But
I especially thought it was in line with the show the most when I had to sit through like 3 or 4 flashbacks.
yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot of flashbacks. There was that point where I'm just like busting to pee. It's in that middle of the fight, and I see a ghost hand reach out, touch Akaza, and I had told myself, if there's another flashback, that's when I'll pee. So the moment I saw the ghost hand touch Akaza, I'm like, I'm doing it, bro. Love Tomioka. Great showing.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
Love Akaza being like, well, you don't like to talk? No, I don't like to talk. Well, I love to talk.
What's your name, bro? Yeah, no, I like it. I liked it. I think they did a lot of justice to it because I love Akaza. And,
even the cute little scenes like Inosuke and what's his face helping Zenitsu. Zenitsu stuff, I could not bring myself to care. It was so obviously like, we really quickly need to have a Zenitsu part. Let's make his former protege / quote-unquote equal the upper 6 now.
that was like that whole thing was like 1 chapter in the manga. And then you don't see Zenitsu for a while later. But
Good.
he's very uninjured, so
Like,
throwing him back in the fight later is very easy.
yeah.
So they do that, but he doesn't like. He's kind of there. But I
enjoyed it enough.
I hate Zenitsu too. I do, and I hate more the fact that there are people that glaze him online and love him, and I'm like, bro, he's fucking disgusting.
Same. Agreed. And the 180 is just so unbelievable that he went from what he went from to
A coward to
I am stoic badass with angry face and angry eyes.
yeah.
I can talk smack now.
I think he should have been like that through the whole series.
Also, I gotta say, Lightning Form 7 looks a lot like Lightning Form 1.
Yeah.
It really does. I think the only difference is he moved a little to the right when he swiped.
And the magical effect that doesn't exist.
Yeah, because we all know that that's not magic.
Which now that
There was a point in the movie where I literally said too, but that wasn't magic. I forgot what it was, though.
So, this is the part that pisses me off about it, because now we can talk about it, because the unseen world has come into effect. And it was not as... They toned it down a little bit in the movie. So, it'll come back, and it's going to play a major role going forward. But, so, because you got the magic of the blood arts.
Yep.
That's real magic. That shit is happening.
Yes.
You got the magic of the fucking marks that appear on their skulls.
That's
and
magic.
faces. That's
magic.
magic.
Happening.
That's enhancing their abilities. That's happening. And then...
Visibly.
Yes.
Provably.
And then you have this unseen world where you can somehow see the transparent world, and you can see, like... You can literally see where their organs and stuff are in their body.
It's like seeing their muscles turn before they go to strike.
Yeah, you literally see through them. And you'll...
Which is not magic.
But it is.
Oh, God.
Because they're going to find... It's not really that big of a spoiler, and I don't think you're really going to care.
I don't care.
The reason Muzan can't be killed by cutting his head off is because he has multiple hearts and multiple brains that move around throughout his body.
Oh, so you literally see that is what's happening.
Yes, so people literally see all of those brains in his body and all of the hearts and how they're around.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
So that's magic.
That's magic.
So you have all of that, but you can't give the fire effects?
Nope, those aren't real.
It's even more bullshit when something else happens with magical effects, but knowing that they're not real, it's like, how does that happen?
It also doesn't help that the guy who has the lightning style had a blood demon art to make those effects happen, and they actually do happen.
Yes. Yes. So, I think it'd be way better and way cooler if the author, because it's never stated in the series, the author said it themselves in an interview or something, like, yeah, the water effects or the fire effects aren't actually there. And I'm like, yo, that's dumb. Why would you do that? And they made that canon. So I think they should have another interview and then just
I'm pretty sure there's one
retcon that.
In the Mist Hashira fight where like one of the demons was literally like, what's with all this mist, when Muichiro started an attack too.
Yes. So
that just happens.
Because they don't say out loud, water breathing, second form.
They kind of think it.
Thinking it. So how does Akaza know that he's using water style?
You're a water one.
Though he did say, it's been like 50 years since I fought a water Hashira or something like that. So maybe he recognized some of the forms, but it's like, it'd be way cooler if you recognized it because there was water everywhere.
Yes.
Or fire.
Also, there's so many forms that it's like, did you really though?
Oh, actually.
Did you really, guy?
Oh, okay, never mind. I just almost made a fool of myself. But I was like, because when he fought Rengoku, he said he never fought a fire Hashira. So how did he know he was fighting the fire Hashira? Look at Rengoku.
Yeah.
He just screams fire Hashira.
Dude, it's the wind guy. Oh my god. Everything that attacked him just became nothing. Just a bloody mist. Sanemi
is a fucking phenom.
Yeah, that was... Again, he atomized them.
Yeah.
No magic, though.
No, I love Sanemi. A lot of people don't like him because...
He's a sodomy, because he's an asshole.
There's a reason for that, though. And when you find out, you're like, I get it.
I hope I get it, because he's an asshole to his brother.
You'll get it.
I hope so.
But you'll have... Well, no.
Genya had the worst showing in the entire movie.
I love Genya, too, though. He's awesome.
He absolutely had the worst showing. Like, what? Did he, trip first, too, before he had to shoot it? Oh, God. That's so sad. My boy.
But it's okay, though, because Genya's going to pop off. Don't worry. Genya pops off. Because it's... The next movie, Doma's fight, there's not much more of Doma.
I figured. Kanao looks pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah, like I said, she's not going to fight him alone.
Yeah, good. For her sake.
Yeah, someone else that's close
by. And my
by.
believability's sake.
Yeah, someone close by is going to be there to help her.
That whole time that Kanao was pissed, I'm like, I'm going to be looking like her if she beats Doma one-on-one.
Right? When Shinobu lost.
Yeah.
So Doma's going to have a flashback. And Kokushibo's going to have a flashback.
I would hope so. Because I know about him, but as far as the Watcher knows nothing about him.
Because Kokushibo and Muzan's... You get a lot of Muzan's story with Kokushibo. So, you're going to get...
You get his trauma.
You get
Muzan's trauma.
You get Muzan's trauma, I'm pretty sure, in that flashback. Because when you do get a Muzan flashback later, but it's more just explaining how he became a demon. And it's very short.
Didn't they already give us that, too? I've already had a flashback about how he became a demon.
I think Tamiao kind of explains it, but
Yeah.
I think you get...
They even said, like, he was, like, a local lord sort of deal, and they gave us a pretty thorough one.
Yeah, he was...
In the Swordsmith Village arc?
Yeah, so maybe that was that. That's when
that was really thorough.
Yeah, because he was a local lord, he got sick, and there was a priest...
Yeah, slash alchemist guy.
That turned him into a demon, but Muzan, being rash or whatever, killed the dude, and couldn't get the answer to what he needed. So what happened to him and why the sun does it, so now he has to try and figure it out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might get, I mean, maybe during the Muzan fight there's a Muzan flashback, but you're looking at most 3 more flashbacks.
Good, because there was a lot in this one.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Yeah, because Shinobu had one that was tied to Doma.
Zenitsu had one.
Zenitsu had one. Akaza had one.
Tanjiro had one just for
Tanjiro
the unseen world setup.
Tanjiro had 2.
Tanjiro did have 2.
One with his dad and
sure
one with
did.
the
They were long.
Yeah. So that's 5 in this one movie.
Yeah, it was rough. The Akaza one was needed, but also so long.
Yeah. So next movie should be.
It
If
did
it's
manage to
this
get a little
long,
tear out of me though. I did feel.
They did put way more in this movie than I thought they would. They covered way more content.
Okay.
So the next movie should be the 2v Doma, and then the 4v Kokushibo.
Nice.
And then I think that they will start the Muzan fight in the second movie. Because I mean, maybe they're able to stretch it out. Maybe they go crazy with the Kokushibo stuff and, like...
Fill a whole second movie with it.
Fill a whole second movie with it. Because there's, like, fighting-wise, there's really not much left with Doma. Doma's got story elements left, which is going to take time. But fighting-wise, I mean, again, fighting is fighting. Like, the Kaza stuff is only a couple of chapters, but that's like, if you were to watch that whole fight, I think it's like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
They did justice to that fight. They fucking went in. So they could do the same to Doma and Kokushibo and extend the time.
Well, even like when they settled in and fought was like 25 minutes. There was that whole like chase phase too. I feel like I feel like it was longer.
No, it was good. I liked it a lot. It was what 2.5 hours? 2 hours?
Yeah, it
20
was
minutes.
longer than I thought it'd be too.
Yeah, because normally anime movies are only like an hour and a half.
Yeah, if that. I think Look Back was just an hour.
So, I mean,
I'm looking forward to the second one.
Yeah, we'll see it in probably like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the Chainsaw Man movie.
Next month. Yeah.
Yes. That trailer gave me chills.
I'm looking forward to it too. It's going to be good.
It'll be real good. I don't mind the like slight style change. It still looks enough like season 1.
And if anything, now I'm just more happy to get more Mappa projects out. So it's like, cool, that's just less on their plate for them to focus on other things.
More Hell's Paradise.
And JJK both coming in January.
No, so we're getting to the good stuff for Hell's Paradise though. I feel like the second half of Hell's Paradise was better than the first half.
Well, the first half is a lot of just setup and mystery of like what's going on. Then
Getting to know like the
second
shitload
half
of characters.
Just like, okay, now because they learn, what's their system called again?
Oh no. Oh god, too many anime magics floating through my brain. Tao.
Yes, Tao. That's when they all learn Tao, or most of them do, and now that whole second half is just all fighting.
Pretty much. Yeah, from that moment on, because they learn Tao and they make a plan to storm like the palace at like the same time.
I'm sad I'm gonna lose all my booby shots though.
Like, isn't she just not though? You don't lose them.
They're just
they
Barbie.
Faked out her like
they're just
twice.
No, the fucking all the Tao people.
Oh, okay, those ones. I thought you meant Yuzuriha, because you're still gonna get plenty of booby shots.
No, I just mean because
I'm pretty
when
sure
you fight
you
them,
straight up get her boobs. in one chapter.
They Barbie fired them because in the manga you just see straight nipple and everything.
Yeah.
In the anime, when he fought that dude outside the
they're
wall,
like smooth.
Yeah, they're just like a fucking Barbie doll.
Yeah. We still got Yuzuriha.
True. In her fucking slime.
And we get the other crazy girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about her.
Same. I love that. I'm gonna get my boy. Get my boy Shugen.
Fuck Shugen.
I'm a sensitive boy.
I don't know why, but Hell's Paradise gives me Basilisk vibes. Like some of the characters just feel like they like.
It's because there's so many.
You know what I mean?
A lot of the friggin' beheaders end up getting thrown in that bin. Like onion hair guy and fat nerd guy.
I don't mean just by that, but like...
what's his face? Tengen? I think it is. So this... the most important dead guy ever.
Yeah. And then you got...
or is it Tenzen? I think it's Tenzen.
Blind guy, not really blind guy, and then actually blind guy.
This is...
Well, recently blind guy. The one that vacuumed his face off.
Yes. I was never more confused in my life. This might be genuine. Than when I saw that Basilisk had another season.
Oh, yeah. I've seen, like, the first episode, and it made no sense.
Yeah, because they're all dead.
All of them. Except the girl, right?
See, except for Romeo and Juliet. I think the guy lived, too, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did.
Samanosuke? I really think that might be his
name. Not really guy. Not really blind guy. The main not really blind guy.
Yes,
I think
the one who first opens his eyes and makes everyone.
Oh, I think he lives, but she dies. Because I remember a scene of them in the water, and they're kind of like one of them is dead. I swear I see that in my mind's eye, dude.
And they're both dead.
Yeah, see, I know.
Romeo and Juliet style.
I swear, I just see it in my eyes that they died near like water or something, or like off the shoreline, just like standing in water.
I gotta watch season 2. Find out what the fuck happened.
Right. You know what I want to watch again too? Sengoku Basara.
Yeah, that pure hype. So good. That good.
And wherever I've seen it now, I forget where it's at. It's on. I think it's on Crunchyroll. You said they
had the movie that we didn't see.
There's a whole third season we never saw.
Yeah, because that's wherever Ieyasu and Mitsunari get their story.
Yeah.
Finally, because they just kind of showed up in the movie.
So yeah, you gotta go back watch that. Because I mean that's so we talked about last week. That's a voice that Johnny Young Bosch just nails. It's fucking Yukimura.
Yukimura Sanada.
It's perfect.
Ichigo Kurosaki here.
Nope. Fuck off. Sorry. It's just especially with, well, I shouldn't say that. I was about to say, especially with the big three, I'm very sub-elitist, but I've said multiple times on here and just multiple times in life, I swear to God, the Naruto English dub voice actor is just the Naruto Japanese voice actor speaking English.
I like the Naruto dub a lot.
In my eyes, the Naruto is just, they're like the same person in my brain. I don't know
who voices Sasuke, but iconic.
Uryu Ishida.
Hey.
Oh, nope, sorry. That's the Japanese. They're the same in Japanese. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean the dub.
I realized that.
Is so goated.
I realized that after I said that, I was like, wait a minute. I don't watch Bleach in dub. I wouldn't know that.
Kakashi's voice actor's goated. Everyone until like Obito. Obito's English voice actor's awful. Terrible.
You know, she's actually pretty...
super deep because he was pretending to be Madara.
Well, actually... Because that's the Madara voice actor. So they had, for Toby and him, they had, when he was Toby wearing the mask, when he did his Madara voice, it was the voice actor for Madara.
Which is hilarious because we didn't know Madara's voice yet anyways. So it's not like it was faking anybody out.
So when it was the
I'm Madara Uchiha thing before the Obito reveal, it was the Madara voice actor. And then when Obito was revealed, it's a different voice actor. And this voice actor went and did Madara.
It's a really cool detail in hindsight.
Yeah.
But
because
it
I
didn't
actually
need that kind of effort.
I don't mind the Madara English because
I don't
I've
mind
seen him
it
all the places.
on Madara. It was really weird coming out of Toby's head.
But I will say though, because Madara's English voice actor does a really, really, really good job. He does. He does a really good job with Madara. But the Japanese Madara is just like, bro, that voice. It's like, Aizen's voice. I don't give a fuck who plays Aizen in English. You ain't topping that Japanese voice
I watched
actor.
Bleach in English.
His
Exclusively.
Yeah, well, his Japanese, you just can't.
Sorry.
It's his voice. Well, actually, don't watch that in Japanese either.
Nope.
His Kirei in Fate Zero.
Yeah, no, I absolutely watched that dub only. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're polar opposites. You're a dub dude. I'm a sub dude.
Even these days, I'm back to being a dub dude. Like, I watched Dandadan dubbed. They do a great job, too, I will say. I watched Chainsaw Man dubbed. Also, really happy with it.
Yeah.
Power was the only one I was like, but she's cringe in general anyways, so it kind of fits that her voice is cringe.
So how much of an adjustment was it when I brought you to a subbed movie?
I know. I was a little sad about it. I was like...
I guess I didn't say anything at first because I was like, maybe I should tell him. But I was like, yeah,
I knew it was going to be that way.
But because me and her watch it and in sub, and then I was like, I'm fucking paying for the movie, so I was like, he'll be fine. I knew you would.
Right now, though, I'm paying for Chainsaw Man because I'm going to that shit in English. I'm not looking at the bottom of the screen during that movie.
It's fine.
But I do like I wouldn't put it up there with the other two I just talked about, but I do like the Demon Slayer dub. Tanjiro's a good voice actor. Inosuke's grading. Zenitsu's grading. But you know what? They're grading in Japanese, too.
Is that the first time you've heard the voices in Japanese?
No, I've definitely heard it in Japanese before, but at some point during Demon Slayer's run, I switched to dub. I think somewhere around season 2, like Entertainment District.
That's still just the best arc.
It is the best part, because even the downtime was fun. Like, all the lead up, that was all fun.
And honestly, still to this day, I mean, I still think that final scene when the buildings are all on fire and shit, and
it does contain my least favorite scene of Demon Slayer of all time so far. And that was Zenitsu sleep-talking strategy orders.
Oh, yeah, that was just
while his eyes
disgusting.
are closed.
Tengen. Right?
Yes.
No, Uzui.
Yes.
When Uzui comes in and after his hand was cut off and he blocks that attack that was going for Tanjiro after, he headbutted him on the ground. From that moment, so that the last part of Uzui versus the demon and Tanjiro jumping in, that is my favorite fight in the anime of Demon Slayer.
Probably
it's just beautiful too. It's just like, I think that's their best of them. They're all three of them going all out, and just the music notes everywhere, and how he's spinning his swords around, and just it's just, I think that's visually the best part. The best
I'd
fight
agree.
too.
I would put a lot of this recent Akaza fight up there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
especially the stuff before they settled into a final arena. Like when they were still going building to building with it, and Akaza's bouncing between them, and there were some good quick saves, like last minute saves in there too.
Yeah, no, it was good, really good. I'm definitely gonna watch it again whenever it comes to Crunchyroll.
Same.
But
I just gotta wait for Chainsaw Man.
Not too much longer.
No.
6 weeks.
But all of them I give the dub a thumbs up. The Kuhaku approval for the dub.
So it's just
Dandadan's especially. I think they do a really good job with Dandadan's. And it shows because the voice actor for Okarun is so goddamn proud and happy to be in that role. The English voice actor, he is hyping up Dandadan constantly. He just loves what he's doing. Great energy. He's even hyping up his coworkers. Every time someone makes like their debut in the anime too, he's like, check out how good this guy did in the dub. This is my coworker. Also, I know I'm in the dub. Go check out the sub too. They're doing a great job. Like, he's like the hype beast for the show.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
So here's my thing though, right? Go a little controversial or just maybe idiotic. There are some absolutely fantastic English voice actors. You just cannot deny that. Whoever you are, even me
Steve Blum. Hi.
as a sub elitist or whatever for anime, whatever, you know, video games, animated movies, anime, cartoons, whatever has a voice cast behind it. There's some great stuff, you know. You look at like
it was like Johnny Young Bosch, Johnny Young Bosch, Johnny Young Bosch.
Fuck, I used to know his name. Alucard.
Oh,
Crispin Freeman.
yes, he's also Winston from Overwatch.
Nice. And like I know you're not
so
I know
good.
you're not too familiar, but like Matt Mercer's amazing at
Oh, McCree from Overwatch.
Yes.
No, I love Matt Mercer also.
And you know, I see like I play video games in English. It's very rare. I play like
Until Dynasty Warriors, where they stopped giving us that option.
yeah. I play like some like okay, so I played Yakuza Like a Dragon and Pirate Yakuza in Japanese because I knew that there's Japanese humor in it. And I always felt that Japanese humor translated weird into English when they try and say the same joke or doing the same stuff. I feel like it's funnier to me when it's in original Japanese. So for those two, I did that. And then like some other JRPGs like Tales of series and there's another one that I play in Japanese. But like every other game that I play, it's in English, and I see fantastic voice acting capabilities in video games and even in like animated movies that aren't Japanese origin. You know what I mean? But then I watch anime in English very rarely. But when I do, or I catch, because it happens where, I mean, you're scrolling through a short and you get an anime scene and it's just in English. Do I keep scrolling or do I just watch it? Sometimes I just watch it if I hear English. But I'm like, I just feel like the average bar of voice acting in sub is up here, while the average bar of the English dub voice is over here. Not saying that there aren't, you know, English cast members that go above, you know, like
Crispin Freeman. Sorry, I'm reading through some of his roles.
yeah, or Johnny Young Bosch as Lelouch.
And again, he's had some other bangers too. I know sometimes they make fun of him, but yeah, he's undeniable.
Yukinori Sanana, who just said,
yeah,
he
has more hits than misses.
Yeah, I just view Ichigo's voice as the sub voice. Who I don't care who played the English dub of Ichigo, it's going to be inferior to me because of my childhood nostalgia to the sub.
Crispin got Guillaume for Demon Slayer.
How is that this? Oh, in English, right?
Yeah,
okay.
in English.
Yeah.
He's also Shizuo and Kirei. Just mention a couple more, and Jeremiah.
I did know Shizuo. I did not know.
I should have known Shizuo. I didn't know the original Hellsing came out before Escryed and fucking it came out before Escryed, Dot Hack Sign, and Wolves Rain.
I can see Wolves Rain and Dot Hack, but Escryed feels older.
It does feel older. He was straight cougar. 2003.
Wow.
Hellsing being 2002, along with Rurouni Kenshin. Yep. And then S-Cryad came, and Dot Hack came in 2003. Wolves Rain came in 2004. Mankitt's like, even back then, he was at least getting 5 roles a year. Like, good roles. He was one of the main 4 in Wolves Rain.
Yeah. But that was, all of that long talking I just did boils all the way down to, I think that the average bar of Japanese voice actors is just a higher tier. I just feel like you get more emotions in certain things on the bigger spectrum. So, like, you can say, like, the lead characters are, you know, the performance of, like, a Tanjiro in English versus a Tanjiro in Japanese. You'd be like, yeah, that's, like, the same. But then you look at, like, the branch and side cast, and, like, the whole quality in Japanese is still here, while some of the side characters kind of drop off. And maybe not just in... I'm not saying Demon Slayer, I know very little. I'm just saying if, like, multiple animes in a season, you take all of the anime...
Except for certain outliers, again, because, like, let's be real. There was not a single bad voice actor in Full Metal Alchemist.
No.
None.
Another great one, because I gotta give props to great, so I don't sound like a fucking complete elitist, even though I kind of am. The entire, I mean, this is, I don't even know if there is, I mean, this probably, it was made in English, so, but the entire Castlevania series.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, it was made in English.
Yeah.
And takes place in England, but they also use English accents.
Yeah.
I love when they do that shit, though. That's why Baccano slaps so hard. They use people that could at least imitate a Boston and Chicago accent.
Well, Baccano is another one that I would watch in English.
Well, yeah. It's made to be. It takes place in America.
Yeah. I've seen both. Because, like, Isaac and Miri are fucking amazing in
I've
both.
never watched in Japanese.
I've seen, like, scenes. I haven't watched it in Japanese.
I would say I've watched scenes. Anytime I go to look up a Baccano scene, it's not in English, it insults me.
Lad Russo's, like, when he's stomping in the blood, both of those go fucking hard.
Oh, I bet. But that accent.
It could be, too, that you did, because they might have an accent, but you just can't tell because they're speaking Japanese and you can't hear the accented words. But
the Chicago accent specifically.
Right. And Code Geass.
Yes. Durarara.
Death Note. Durarara.
Full Metal gets up there, but
Dragon Ball Z, just because I literally was watching that since I was 6 in English.
Again, I still give it to Naruto. I think Naruto has a great voice cast in English.
Naruto
for the most part. But
like Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke.
Itachi's Crispin Freeman.
Nice. But again, I watched all that and stuff because I caught up because of how it was. I was watching it weekly, and then I found AMVs of Naruto and was like, I need to know what happens next now. Sasuke's a bad guy now? What?
Well, at least got a glimpse of that Freeman then.
No, I don't think so, because... I mean, I've heard it, obviously, because I've heard English.
Well, before Sasuke even left.
Well, yeah, because the first episodes of Naruto that I watched past original English dubbed Naruto on Toonami was in the tuning exams of the final stages in the arena, not the after the Rock Lee Gaara arena, the other one where Sasuke fights Gaara.
Yeah,
and it was after that. So it was somewhere around, I think, the first episode I was watching, because I can remember where I was watching it, on a pull-out bed couch in the living room in my dad's apartment on his laptop. And it was... I remember watching subbed the episode when the Sound Village puts everyone to sleep.
Yeah, wow. All the people in the stands. I could see it in my mind.
So it's somewhere around there. I don't think that's the first episode, but I know that episode I was watching subbed. So from there, and then what I did was I watched all of Naruto from then until when it stopped, original Naruto.
Yeah.
And I thought it was over. I thought it got canceled or something, because then I went to watch like episode 201 or 202, whatever it is, and there wasn't any episodes. So I had to look into it. And I think I had 4 or 5 months that I had to wait. And then I watched all of Shippuden weekly.
Nice.
All the way up until somewhere with the Madara stuff. Because then I dropped it because I was reading the manga at that point, and I dropped the manga. So I stopped watching the anime, and then I came back when Guy entered 8 Gates in the anime. I watched that in the anime, and then
dipped
completely.
Good. Yeah.
So I've been watching Naruto sub since
I still
forever
stand
ago.
by that dub. I don't know how it gets with the war, because obviously the more and more voice actors you add, the harder it is to scrape up the good ones now.
Well, again, like I said, the Naruto English and sub are just interchangeable to me. I swear it's the same person. It's obviously not. And I'm sure if you heard it, maybe you're like, dude, what the fuck you talking about? It's
No, I
completely
think
different.
you've played them back to back before for me, and I'm like, yeah.
But to me, it just seems they sound like... I think that's like the best casting of a dubbed voice actor for a different language. And I'm like, they sound like the grittiness in the voice, like the same like
Would the worst
throat
be
scratch
Alan Walker
that you
then?
got.
No,
yeah.
Natsu.
Yeah, Natsu, because it's Alan Walker's
Yeah.
voice.
It almost fit Alan. It does not fit Natsu.
Because Natsu's Japanese voice actor is actually pretty good.
And
It
that
fits
man should be
Natsu.
the fieriest voice actor you could find, and it was not him.
The problem is Fairy Tail just took a fucking rocket ship off of a cliff going down.
Yeah.
That show's fucking horrendous. Race from the time skip onward, it just fucking rockets downhill.
I forgot that's him. So it's Todd Habercorn, and I know him because he used to be on friggin' Watch Mojo videos all the time when they were anime related. They got him to like guest star and do the like
Does
top
he
tens.
sound like Alan Walker in real life?
I mean, he kind of puts on that kind of voice. He doesn't sound as Alan Walker-y, because obviously Alan's made to sound like depressed, even more than Natsu is. Like, it's very like low-keyer.
It's not that bad because Alan Walker is like that's the voice. You know, we say it's the Alan Walker voice, but I feel like anytime that voice is on anyone else, it's ass.
I'm about to prove that wrong, but it was before Alan. He's Firo from Baccano. Firo Prochanezo of the well-respected Martillo family.
How do you go from that to Alan Walker and then take the Alan Walker voice and slap it on Natsu
He's also Ling Yao.
in Full
Full
Metal?
Metal. And Death the Kid. These are all way better.
Yeah, so he just dropped the ball on the Alan Walker voice,
Yeah.
and then for whatever
He just
reason...
got casted in the wrong show.
No, here's the problem.
Well, yeah,
Alan
Natsu was
Walker-
later than all those.
Yeah, the Alan Walker voice is fine for Alan Walker, but it doesn't work on any other character, and he put it on other characters, which is the problem.
Yeah, because Firo's a completely different voice. He has an accent. Ling is a completely different voice. For the most part. He's in Shakugan no Senna. He's in a lot of stuff, too. My God.
I watched that.
He did not get good... well, he's one of the Paths of Pain.
The Paths of Pain talk.
Apparently, because it's specifically the animal path.
I don't think that dude ever talks. Does he like grunt a few times?
Let's get Todd in for the grunts. Well, he played a dog in Blood Sea. It just says dog. God, he was in K. I don't know
I
those
would
names.
say I should give Blood Sea a go, but fucking Blood Plus just fucking murdered that whole franchise for me.
Aru. You know what? I actually just watched a video on Blood as a franchise. It covered all of the animes and a couple of the mangas. And apparently, plot-wise, at least, C is like the worst. From their opinion, but I listened to the synopsis too, and it sounded like they got really meta with it. like really meta. It stopped even being about like vampire monsters.
Oh,
It was
I know.
about other kinds of monsters.
Okay, then maybe I won't, because maybe it's good that Blood Plus just ruined it for me, because
I liked Blood Plus.
I hate Saya. I think
I
that's her
don't
name.
love her, but
She's instrumental in the success of the bad guy by being
Yeah.
a fucking
coward.
yeah.
I will
Brother
say,
got like R word right in front of her, or like in the next
Yes.
cab over by
Diva. I just got to
Yeah.
refresh her. Don't be impressed.
I was doing it. I was like,
Don't
dude,
be. I literally just heard her name.
it was
like
my
2 shifts
hatred for
ago.
Saya that made me remember her name. So
I will say, I saw some clips from Bloodlust Vampire, the movie that started all of that, and it looks so awesome. They made Saya look like gritty, like a street girl. And she literally just marches into a hospital and kills somebody that she knows is a chiropteran, but everyone else, it just looks like a normal person. So just storms into a hospital with a sword and murks this person in their bed.
damn.
It looks pretty cool. So apparently it all started from one movie. Ouch. I know you got a pretty bad role when it's Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Assassin. Oof. Sorry, buddy. Just seeing if there's any other thing he's done recently, but nothing fun.
I don't think Assassin even talks in Unlimited Blade Works.
Nope.
He does a little bit. It depends on which one in Fate Zero when he gets set up to fight Gilgamesh.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
I got Bungo Stray Dogs. What character does he play in Bungo Stray Dogs? Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe is in Bungo Stray Dogs, apparently.
I know their like abilities are named after like books and stuff, but I didn't expect.
An author.
Yeah. Man, yeah, he doesn't get good roles anymore. He must be aging. He didn't even get a good role in Doro Hey Doro. Or Sakamoto Days. Who even is that? Damn.
Probably someone we haven't read yet because I think the anime is past where we are in the manga now.
Possibly. That is very possible.
But I think that's a good place to
Definitely.
call her. And yeah. The movie was good.
It was good. I was happy.
I'm excited for the second one just because I want to see that Kokushibo fight.
I was going to say Kokushibo time.
Yeah, that fight's nuts. But yeah, anyway.
Dukes of
Dukes of
Weebdom.
Weebdom. Take care, y'all. See you next week.
Peace.
Bye bye now.
Read Spy Family.
I will read fucking Centauria.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is like 4 weeks in a row now.
You got me.
Bye bye.